Hi Libra, and welcome to your May Spirit Guide Tarot reading. Let's see what your spirit guides would like you to focus on the most for the month of May. Okay, nice. So we have blessed opportunities. We have power struggle. And this is card 44, card 45, and successful achievement. So this is some 10th house energy right here. So Libra, with this could actually be in the workplace for you, whatever this power struggle is that you might be going through. But also this could be where like you and another person are teamed up on a project, and you're just having a hard time with cooperation outside of that little team, and you guys will make it happen, okay? For others of you, this could be where you're on a team and it's like you and another person are just butting heads because you don't agree with their processes, or you don't feel like they're pulling their weight or they're doing their part, and like they're hindering some sort of success, or the timing, like they're screwing up the timing, okay? So I do see some of that coming through, but ultimately, Libra, this is a really good energy. Blessed opportunities, successful achievement. There's something good happening for you guys, really strongly in like your career sector, your reputation, what somebody thinks of you. And this could be where you are pushing somebody to be like, just give me a chance to prove myself. Just give me a chance to prove that this will work. Let me show you my way. My way is a better process. So Libra, I feel like you have the knowledge, you have the formula, you have the successful plan of execution, and don't forget that, because you might come against some opposition from somebody else that you have to work with or have to deal with in this process. Stand your ground, but be professional, be fair, because the way you handle things, the way you present things, is like everything in how somebody's going to respond. And I really feel, based on these cards, that you know the way, like you have the successful solution here, even if there's some opposition to your opinions, your ideas. You are the one that has the winning ticket. So don't forget that, and do what you can to prove yourself, in the sense of, okay, well, let me just show you if you don't believe me or you don't think this will work. Let me give you example. Let me give you some proof, that type of thing. Also with this, I do have to say this, Libra, because it is a general. If you are trying to achieve something and you keep coming up against a barrier, or some sort of struggle, be open to the advice of others, and what their suggestions are to help you overcome, because there may be somebody in your midst that has a solution, and this is like somebody you would never ask, you would never think to ask. You'd be like, that person would never know, and oh my gosh, they actually know. So but overall, like, Libra, I want you to know good things are coming in May. Like, that's what your spirit guides want you to know. Good things are coming in May. If you know that you're right and you know what you know, stand your ground. If you just keep going up against a brick wall, reach out and ask for help. Ask for other opinions, okay? I was like, what is that sound? And it sounds like, okay, we got an extra. My heater's turning on. I'm like, what is that? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. The Five of Cups. And the High Priestess. Okay, so you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. a lot of spirituality, divine intervention coming into play. Libra, listen. What I see here is it's like either you know the solution, you know the way, and somebody's like rejecting that, not wanting to hear that, and you're like, no, I know it, like I know it in my soul. Libra, trust yourself. Do not back down. Do not give up. Do not give in, okay? If you know, like you know, like you know, all the way down into your soul, I don't care who you're up against, you've got to trust yourself on this. Now, on the other side of that, if you are just hitting one brick wall after the next, one roadblock after the next, and everything you're trying isn't working, it's really in your best interest to truly open yourself up and ask somebody for their expertise or their opinions. It doesn't mean you have to follow their plan. It just may open up your mind to things you haven't thought of yet, okay? So with that said, some of you may be reaching out and asking for opinions and asking for solutions, and you receive it, but in that process, you come up with something else entirely on your own, and you go with that idea, that solution. And there may be somebody who gave you advice that's not quite happy that you didn't follow what they wanted you to do all the way through. But again, Libra, this is all about trusting your soul and your inner guidance throughout the month of May, because there is success, there is achievement for you, and it's either somebody's in your way and you have to prove yourself, or it's that you are out of options, you are out of solutions, and you need to reach out to acquire that, or through that process, it will trigger you to come into a whole new idea, perception, and understanding that you didn't previously see, because the Hanged Man is all about coming into a new perception, right? So let's pull some tarot and see what else is going to add to this. That shuffle did not want to work. How synchronistic to this reading, right? Okay. Under the Page of Swords, we have the Intuition's Healer. So we now have the King and Queen of Cups coming out in your reading, along with this High Priestess. So Libra, a lot of water energy. This could just mean there's a lot of emotions going on, or this could involve water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Next out, we have the Eight of Intuition. This is kind of where you're feeling like you need to just let go and move on from something. And there's healing, like I need to heal from whatever it is I'm letting go of. Cosmic consciousness. This right here is the same as the dice right here. The Hanged Man, essentially, all right? This is all about shift in perception and 10 of lessons. So under this Five of Cups, Libra, there's a sense of sadness here, okay? And this is like a long journey that you've been on. So let me see what the last card, okay, karmic entanglements. Man, you know, sometimes when I'm doing readings, there will be one card that just kind of shows up in every reading, it seems, and karmic entanglements seems to be the card for spirit guide messages for May. I just, Saturn just is about to go retrograde on the 30th of April, and I'm recording this in April, just at the end. So if you're watching this in May, it's already retrograde. Pluto just went retrograde on the 24th, so I'm not surprised to see that, there is this wrapping up of a journey, and there's karma involved. It's like this big purge, this big completion where, people are getting this clean slate and moving forward. So Libra, what I see here for you is you've been on this journey. There's been a lot of challenge and struggle attached to it, okay? And now we come into May, And it's time to make a choice. And I say that choice has to be made on what is best inside of you. Don't make it based off of emotions or off of logic, okay? That will trip you up every time because there is some sort of power struggle going on here. You need to base it on your soul, your intuition, that inner guidance, your instincts, okay? That is your correct way forward. That's how you should handle something. And that is what's going to bring you the success that you are seeking and searching for. Okay? So let's pull some clarity on this. But yeah, Libra, it's getting better, okay? You're moving on from some heaviness here, and there's a healer coming in. This could be somebody who's going to help you make sense of this. This could be, you know, somebody who does energy healing. This could be like a therapist that helps you talk about different things, just however you need healing. And this could even just be like a friend where it's like you have this conversation and they help you make sense of things and sort things out. And that helps you move on from all of this because it's truly time. You're done with this person, with this situation, with this cycle. You have the formula for success within you. And just whatever's taking place here, Libra, it's like finally the success comes in. This is like a blessed opportunity for you. Anything new being offered to you in May is probably what you want to reach for. Let go of the old, move on, because the new holds so much better. Like, there's just this string of energy. You are done. You are over. It's complete. Under the healer, look at this. We have love, the sign Cancer. So very strong Cancer energy coming in. Cancer person, personality type of individual with love. This is, you know, where you've got to follow your heart. And I don't mean like emotions. This goes back to that energy of your soul where I'm like, where you just know, like, you know, deep within, like you need to follow that 100%. And this water sign person or water personality person, I feel is instrumental, is really helping you in that process in the month of May, Libra, because we're moving on from the challenges here. 555, that comes out under this 8 of intuition. We're moving on from these challenges. Look at this. So now we have the union. 222. This is you and another person, or you and a new opportunity coming together, and this is something that you can trust and you can count on. And this happens after this consciousness shift. And now we have these desires coming through with the sign of Leo under this 10 of lessons. Libra, this right here, again, another iteration to follow those internal promptings. If this is a creative project or artistic ability, talent, gift that you just want to pursue 1000%, do it. If you've been in the process of, and it's just like one struggle after the next, that's okay. You are coming to the end of that. It's like you had to do the work. You had to walk the journey. You had to prove yourself somehow, some way. You've done that. And now it's time for the payoff and the reward. Okay, so under karmic entanglements, plans will change, a feeling. What I get with this is where we're moving on, where what we're moving on from, what we're letting go of, was not part of the original plan. And that may be where we've had this struggle going on. This power struggle could be within you just entirely, Libra, where it's between your head and your heart. Which way do I go? What do I do? And you just finally come into the decision, okay? But I do get the sense that it's not entirely on your own. It's like you're receiving some guidance from somebody who is highly intuitive, highly knowledgeable about this, just knows a lot about life. Maybe it could be a psychic, again, like a Reiki healer if you need healing. There's just somebody who is helping you, mainly through a conversation, communication, more than I feel like getting a Reiki session. It's like through this conversation, it just, I don't know, you give yourself permission to follow your heart and soul And that's what you ultimately decide to do in the month of May, which is what brings your success and ultimately blesses these new opportunities or opportunity that's showing up. So Libra, whatever's coming home, look at the very next card would actually be reward. I was I was just wondering. Yeah, Libra, it's time for this to dissipate, to change, but you've got to make the mind about it within yourself, okay? And there is somebody who will come in and help you if that is what you truly desire. Spirit will bring all things you need. And your original way about your original way of going about doing something, that's going to change. And I feel like that may be what the power struggle is about as well. It's going to change, and that's okay. You want it to. Trust your heart and soul. So let's pull some outcome and advice for you guys. Let's see, we have 555 and 222. You know what? More than the repeating numbers, I feel that the main thing for you is your intuition. Libra, how that speaks to you, because we have the High Priestess, we have a feeling, okay, and then we have the Intuition Healer over here. I really think it's all about you listening to that soul and following that no matter what, not changing your mind about it. Okay, so let's see, we have the warning sign. And we have perception shift. Yeah, Libra. So we have perception shift pretty much 1, 2, 3 times, okay? And it's through 3 different divinations. So Libra, we've got to really see things from a different perspective. However this is relating to you. And once that happens, boom, then the magic comes in, then the success comes in, the reward, the achievement. But it's like there's some part of you that doesn't see it, doesn't have that last piece, or this is where you have to prove yourself and really change somebody's mind about you, about your talent, about your project, about your idea, just whatever it is for you personally. So if you're in the, just depending on which side you're on, take this reading to heart. Trust your gut, trust your soul. Don't give up. But if you need to tweak your idea, change your plans, open your mind to somebody else's opinion, absolutely do that, because it's going to bring you success, okay? It's time for the reward. You have earned it. We've just got to shift our consciousness somehow, some way about this, or we've got to figure out how to shift the mind of somebody else about us, okay? So those are your messages, Libra. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.